Well, you could take in a new art exhibit or even try your hand at making a masterpiece on your own this summer. Angela Vinson from Lala Gallery and Studio joins us in the studio to tell us more. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we've got a lot to go over, so let's go ahead and start right off. We want to talk about not just the new things that are coming up, but also people only have about a week left to catch one of your exhibits right now.
Yeah,
let's talk
definitely.
about that.
Well, the current exhibit is Conscious and Unconscious, and it's Katie Russell. She's a local artist. Well, she lives in Indy, and she went to Jefferson High School, and she has some figures that bring awareness of body language, and then these are some pieces of mine of how does technology affect the way we are, texting all the time,
right,
or
sure.
the television, and the titles sort of make you question, are you aware of, are you being more human, less human, more interactive or not with your body language and technology.
Okay, and that one closes?
On the 13th, so there's
Okay.
the Mosey from 6 to 10, and we're going to have a closing reception, and then Jefferson High School kiddos have some work in the studio space.
Okay, so that closes the same day that Mosey down Main Street
Yeah,
it
from
takes
6
place.
to 10.
Okay, now there's also something you do basically all summer long. Classes that you have going on, but I want to talk specifically about Third Fridays as well.
Oh, okay.
Talk about that.
Third Fridays, we've been doing that since January, and it really was an effort to say, hey, we need to find a specific day where everybody knows when something's going on at Lala. And from 6 to 10, we have artist receptions, and Dan McClanahan show's coming up on this third Friday. Then I have Justin Vining coming in next month, and we're just lined up all the way through the year, and then we're going to do this for 2010 also. Okay,
and although your exhibit right now is actually almost done at Mosey, you've got a new one coming in. Let's talk about that one.
Yeah.
What's the name of that, and what can people expect from it?
Well, it's Dan McClanahan. Again, he's a Jefferson High School graduate. Went out to Micah, and he's really fantastic. It's sort of confusing because a corpse, a tiger. What's a corpse? Well, I guess it stems back. He's a little bit younger than myself, and they did all the standardized testing, and they would say a corpse, a tiger, and this is something else, and it was just nonsense, and you'd have to repeat it.
Like on the test, you'd have to be able to repeat.
Remember what those things. So what is a corpse? And you'd have to say a tiger. So it's sort of this nonsense thing, and he's looking into, like Albert Einstein would say, nothing is really important until it's absurd or to be explored. So he does abstract not watercolors, but acrylics, and they're big shapes, and people might think it's nonsense, but there's really a lot of value in that, like they thought there was value in these testings.
Okay, excellent. And that's coming up. We also have some classes for people if they want to come. Let's talk about some of these, pretty much all age groups, right?
Yeah, definitely. I teach classes Monday through, Wednesday, and we can do private lessons on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays for kiddos from 3 all the way up until however young you think you are.
And some of these are ceramics, but are they all types of art here? Or?
Well, Dan is actually going to start doing a painting class in July, starting July 1st.
Okay.
And we do ceramics classes, we do pottery on the wheel or hand building. It's really customized to whatever you want to do. Okay,
and there's also some private lessons too if maybe you're not able to make some of the other classes, or if there's something somebody wants to learn that's not being offered. Is that correct?
Right.
Tell them how they can get a hold of you there.
Well, you just go on lalagallery.com, or you can give me a call at the gallery, or anyway, lalavinson@gmail.com. Get a hold of me, and those lessons are with me, and they're about an hour long, depending. You could pay for 2 hours if you wanted to.
Okay.
And again, it's very custom to what people want.
Pretty much classes all the way from ages 3 all the way up to high school, correct?
And adults and so on.
And adults and so on. All right. Well, thanks so much, Angela. We really appreciate you coming in. And, of course,
pleasure.
coming up, we're going to have a lot more on the way for you. We have the answer to today's ticket trivia question, and we'll tell you who's going to win it coming up.